Welcome, fellow viewers, to a video. This is not going to be like too incredibly intense, although you might see it as intense, but in this shulker box, there is some gear for me, as well as today's video topic. Why is that like that? I don't remember breaking this block. Anyways, today's video topic actually requires me to go over to here and click this button. Now, I could make this arena better, but then again, I got demotivated pretty quickly. And today's video topic is going to be on the Mozies Mobs add-on. What is that, you may ask? It's one of the classic add-ons. Now, as I do this, we are almost at, in my channel, at a, like, how many? We're almost at triple digits, okay? It helps a lot if you do subscribe. And you might be asking, why the fuck do I have cake? Cake's not a good food source. That's for the spear. Like, that's quite literally for the spear. I can just make a thing over here, go over here, quickly grab it, and of course it's fucking snowing. Clear yourself. Thank you. Yeah, the cakes are just there so I can get the lunch stuff situated. I am not inherently good at the game, however, I do have a good technique with these, and I am getting better at it. Now, we are not going to... Hold on, I gotta segregate the bosses real quick. I did, however, forget some potions, so... And it's fucking loud outside. I did forget some potion stuff. So if you see me pause the video, it's so I can get those to complete one of the things. The rest of these I'm pretty sure aren't incredibly intense. These are the guys with actual bosses. If you saw the dungeon thing, don't worry, it's really not that interesting, in my opinion. However, it's becoming nighttime. In the middle of making a fucking video here. Now, the first is the Naga. I forgot to enchant my bow, but I'm not going to do that. So let's fucking see how I can play out here. Now, you're going to want a bow for this matter. The Naga, if it can, will spit poison and then dive bomb you. So you can also counter it very well with the spear. I did not expect that. They drop Naga fans, which can be used to create, I think, a Naga dagger thing on my bob. I was not expecting... I was not expecting that to be the easiest counter in life. Literally just wait for them to go down and immediately shish kebab them. But I guess if you want to play this add-on, make yourself like a wooden spear. You don't need anything else. Although I do have enchantments to the galore up on my thing here. This is going to be almost completely useless for the rest of this. So I'm not going to need it. Next, the Bluff. This is a hostile mod that adds essentially the earth blaze, while we have the breeze and the blaze being air and fire. This is what the earth one would be like. Now, his attacks include shock waves, whatever those are, and he drops something that we're going to need for the Toji fight, except it's not really a fight. Yeah, he drops these, which we will need for later, so I'm going to keep those on hand. To be honest, it's really not that difficult to beat them, as you can see there, but that's the point. This is the plant thing. Really does nothing. I also do have some pretty good armor. Yeah, it really does. Hold on, dogs are barking. I'm trying to record videos during the daytime while I have energy, so I don't have to worry about them in the nighttime. And then I realize that, well, there's so much going on that it's kind of stupid. Anyways, they do attack fast, so you might want to be careful with them. Of course I get bad in... Why do these not work? It drops the seed, which you can use to plant down. Also, in Bedrock Edition, maces can be countered by zombies because they attack with such a long fucking range. It's annoying. So, like, mace tactics barely ever work on mobs like that. And I fucking hate it. Next is the lantern. It does drop something. I don't remember what it drops, but it's friendly, so he's going to chill there. Grottle is next, another friendly mob that just runs away from you. However, this guy is not friendly. So he has to die. They can drop their mask, which you can use to sneak up on Ermith to get the sun's blessing, which I'm going to get myself the stuff in order to do that. And next is the crane and the raptor. Pretty straightforward. We'll do some pretty... Whoop. I am really struggling with this tactic here. Oh yeah, and by the way, they can block hits. They can block hits, and it's kind of fucking annoying. I'm already at it. Wish there was a saturation thing. As I painstakingly walk towards my cake wall, I realize that I have to fight the bosses next. There's only 4 in this, 2 of which I'm going to save for later, because it requires something else to get the whole experience from it. So we're going to start with arguably my favorite type of boss, the Furious Warnock. Now, I'm going to need to show my shield for this because this guy can do something that most mobs can't. Completely remove your shield regardless of enchantments. Now, this one you do have to be patient with in order to actually do something because he has a certain attack that leaves him completely open. He is relatively slow, and I'm going to be honest, you can't actually... Oh. Of course I get shit luck. I swear, it's a luck thing, because I get between, like... Do I need to be sprinting for it to work well? I might have to be sprinting. What? I did not move that far away. No matter what you do, you can't really actually damage him. Like, it's completely dependent on you waiting for his attacks. He's not incredibly difficult. In fact, he's one of the easier bosses. And if you saw my, you saw that one video I did, you can take on, like, 4 at once and it's still not going to be difficult. He drops invincible items that if you put sharpness can do about like 15 damage. It has attacks including a down slam, which creates a shockwave, and a slash, which knocks enemies about. It is a little glitchy, but it's not that bad. It's just annoying. Next is the Frostmaw. Probably the only one that will actually give me trouble here. I am frozen in the air. You gotta be fucking kidding me! I can't get out! This spear mace tactic I do really like, and I feel like on Java Edition with dual wielding, I can become even better at it. I did not know there were so many fucking range options here. Like, that is fucking annoying. I can't reach you, you piece of shit. Oh, hold on. Kick time. I swear, every time I fight you with normal means. Damn. This boss is fucking annoying. What the fuck? Damn, I did very bad on that one. Oh, that's because I had, like, no, What the fuck? Let me move, gosh darn it. Of course. When I actually want to try doing impressive combos, I can't fucking do them unless I'm at less than pissing distance. Although, this is... he drops leather boots, mostly because he is a winter mob. And the ice crystal, which is... Why... Oh. Blinking. Which does this. That's like the wrong enemy to do it on. This freezes enemies and it recharges in your inventory. It's not unbreakable, but chances are you are not... It's just a useful thing. Last two, I'm going to need a couple of things, so I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I got a couple things, and one of those things is a mask, as you can see in the top corner over, right about there. You can see that I am wearing a mask. I just really hope he doesn't immediately attack, because the way you do this is you become... Actually, hold on. I think I do have to have nothing in my hand, otherwise... I don't know how this works. All I know is that if you wear a mask, sneak up to him, and then get close enough... Okay, so by the looks of it, it worked. He's looking at me and doesn't give a shit. If you have gold, you obtain the sun's blessings. Which is kind of fucking crazy. I have a lot of gold. Okay, so you restore them. That's interesting. What happens if I drop it? Like, can I get more of them if I drop it down on the ground? No, I cannot. Okay. Okay. Dude, you just gave me your blessing. Why are you like this? Damn, that was almost cool. Like, I almost did a cool thing there. Again. Not that hard of a boss fight when you have enchanted netherite. He drops this. Which, putting it on and picking up some of these masks, allow you to do something called summon. I don't think there is a limit to how many you can summon. But it is there. They don't attack you. That's actually nice. That's actually nice. So you guys will be test subjects. This is the Sun's Blessing. A magic thing that when you point at the ground, summons a flare. This shoots one of those, crouching down, laser. I forgot what other abilities it has. Sneak, interrupt. Oh, and there's also this. It does not work well with actions and stuff, but there is an animation for it. That depletes it completely. And last, Toji. This you're going to need swiftness and jump boost. He is passive, so I don't need to worry about anything else except what he gives you. He does also drop something, so I will be fighting him eventually. He is kind of an annoying thing to fight. So, next thing is... I am not incredibly good at parkour. So, do not expect... Do I need jump boost too? I might need jump boost too. We're going to see what I can do with this. If the time runs out, I'll go grab myself some jump boost too. I need a jump boost too. Can I use this? Oh, I can. I actually need jump boost too. Hold on. Okay, instead of trying to find a potion for this, I am just going to affect myself with infinite jump boost too. And I will get milk in order to get rid of it so that it's a fair fight. Jump underscore boost 99999. I need 2. Jump boost 2. Unknown command. What the fuck do you mean unknown command? Oh, I spelled effect wrong. Effect. It's effect. What the fuck? How the fuck do I spell effect? Does jump boost not exist? What the fuck? Yeah, that's how you spell it. Why no worky? Oh. I accidentally put too many 9s. Excuse me? Do I have it? No, it just didn't show. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. I'll just drink speed potions. And I do actually promise, because I personally do not like going back on my word or making it seem too easy, which is why I'm using a very complicated fighting method. Now, this guy Actually, I need to be in survival for this. Oh. It was hard mode. I wasn't very hard. Fuck. Shit. Damn it. Anyways, he does a thing. Yeah, you need a jump boost too for this. The parkour challenge isn't incredibly difficult because, then again, Bedrock Edition is where most children end up residing. So, I guess that makes sense. Damn, I failed. I'm not gonna cut out any or pause the— fuck! Since I am not very good at editing, you're seeing this entire thing, you're not seeing me until the end, and personally, I think that's better. I hate it when YouTubers, when they start to fail, they cut it out until they succeed, or cheat entirely. It's kind of annoying. Like, I want to see your failure so that I can end up enjoying your success. That's my motto. Because failure without, success without failure isn't exactly success. So when you get to the hymn, you go all the way down, there's a lot of snow on the ground, and there's cakes fucking everywhere. Hold on a second, I'm also gonna need a refill on wind charges. I think. He gives you something better than what he drops. This. I don't know how it works. You can summon boulders, and if you hold it down, why no worky? With the ground will spawn a boulder, punch a boulder with gauntlet. To launch it, boulders can only be spawned from earthly blocks, sneak and interact, tunnel through the ground. Look, you know what? You can read that. That's what it does. Anyways, we're gonna go fight this guy. I, however, am going to get a couple of recharge things and clean up my inventory. For me, that was like 2 seconds. For you, it was probably less than 2 seconds. So there, I had no reason for me to pause right there. I have nothing new. Except for the fact that I need to be in survival for this. Now, he dropped something a little worse, but easier to use. Okay, so can I even hit him from here? All I have the bridge is gold, so. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try something that will probably get me killed quicker than shit, but will be really interesting for you guys, the viewers, and it will make my video about 30 minutes long. If I could fucking find it. There it is. This I did learn, but I'm not entirely good at, so you're gonna see me success and fail. Okay, I can do it. Okay, hold on. It's not even in the right position. Excuse me? Excuse me? I don't think you can do it. What? I think I just found a glitch. Well, if you want to beat Toji, it's super fucking easy because... Oh wait, you can't go on top of that? He's literally just gonna... I don't think you can beat him. Easily, that is. I'm just gonna show you what he drops. Fuck it. Because I forgot to add counters. Anyways, Hammer of Dawn. It's a sad sight to see. Anyways, die. He drops this. Literally all it does is it shoots blocks in the direction you look at. That's it. Now, my ending segue is going to be probably me fighting something, so give me a second so I can spawn it. If you enjoyed, hit subscribe and like the video so that I can become a slightly okay YouTuber. Wait, can I even... A slightly okay YouTuber. YouTuber moment number 1. Gee, holy ow. Now, I'm gonna fight this off camera. Hope you enjoy. Hit subscribe.